So I I was doing one of my videos. There's stuff that I cut out in some of my videos, and I had to just come back to this one and add it in after all because it's just so intriguing to me. But it was I started out talking about that lady who was calling that little boy the N-word, and she went on GiveSendGo, and she was able to raise, like, I don't even know, was it $1 million, something crazy like that. And so I was talking about that, and then I was like, well, let's, go to GiveSendGo. And I did. Well, first of all, before I get to the main part of what I'm trying to get to, the main page of GiveSendGo, look who's on the fucking cover or whatever. I almost feel bad for him in a way. I mean, I don't, but like, glimpses at a time I do. How much money is he trying to raise over here? Look, he's on the main page of GiveSendGo. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. He's trying to raise what? 100? He's trying to raise $1 million. Well, he's got 354,000, so we'll see. Anyways, what I was trying to get to was, so I was on the GiveSendGo and just checking it out. Here's my reaction to it. This was me. I was just started to read, I was like, oh, this is about self-deporting or something. So I decided to film from there on. So the rest of this video is 100% like legit reaction. I was thrown off, and then I had ideas, and then I realized what was happening, and I was like, oh my god, this is like genius. This is actually a genius. But here, I'll roll the clip, and you'll see what I'm talking about. This is the GiveSendGo website, GiveSendGo, and I just randomly was clicking on just random things, and I decided to click on competitive because I'm like, oh, that's different. And the first thing that pops up, this is insane, okay? Help Lennox. Like, hello, my name is Lennox. I am a black, transgender, mentally ill, anti-Zionist, bisexual, and 5'2". And your taxes are currently helping fund my lifestyle. Because my undocumented African mother had me in California, I'm able to receive EBT and Medicaid from the government. I'm legally able to work in the United States, and my most recent job had me working with hundreds of easily influenced children. If this makes you sick, I urge you to take a stand against the woke mob and donate to this fundraiser to raise money for a self-deportation to Sierra Leone, where I belong. If, on the other hand, you believe in equality, human rights, DEI, etc., consider donating to my campaign to prevent my eviction instead. These fundraisers are part of a competition that I will be fulfilling the goal of whichever gets its target first. What the heck's going on here? But okay, someone donated 100 and said, donating to fight the woke. You guys, I have an idea. I have an idea. It's that easy. Okay, I'm kind of starting to understand Donald now. I'm starting to understand Donald a little bit now. This bitch just said, here's $100 donating to fight the woke after reading this bullshit. Well, first, okay, let's click on the opposite, or her other friend. Now she needs help paying her rent. Okay. Help. My name is Lennox. I'm 26 and I live in Los Angeles with my dog. I lost my job early this year. Oh, and this is on GoFundMe. Oh my god, bitch, what the fuck did I just stumble upon? This is like a whole new person now. What in the fuck am I reading? Wow, anonymous donated $200. Oh. This is either fake or someone just brilliant. I lost my job earlier and haven't been able to pay for rent in a few months. I have two new ones lined up, but they don't start for at least a week. I came up with a payment plan of building, blah, blah. Any extra will go to the rest of my rent balance. I must admit, I feel kind of guilty about this. Who am I to ask kind strangers for help with nothing to offer in return? That's why I've decided to make this fundraiser part of a competition. If you're mad about this for any reason, consider you guys, I think this is just a genius. I think this is just a genius. If you just hate me, then you can give me money to get rid of me instead. But if you don't hate me, then you can just help me anyways over here, because poor me, I need rent, and I have all these things. Was it 6 things that are working against me? Oh my gosh, she already raised $989. How long has this been up? Where does it say? Shut the fuck up. 17 hours ago? No. No way. No way. No, that must be when she updated it, right? Where does it say? There's no way. There's no way. The fuck? What's going on here? I almost don't want to say it out loud, but I might just have to copy her. I might just have to copy her. This is crazy. How much did she raise here? $130. Oh, maybe it'll say how long ago she made this one. How come it doesn't say when this started? Considering these donations were 4 and 8 hours ago, what the fuck am I reading? I'm tempted. I'm a little tempted. And so now today, because remember, because as I was saying, I was like, no way, this was 17 hours ago. Well, yes, that really was 17 hours ago, because when I look at it today, it'll say May 21st or whatever day that was, and I can't believe, it really says a lot. It really says a lot that person, within the first 4 hours, gave $100 and said to fight the woke. I mean, I'm starting, I kind of get Donald a little bit, when it comes to the grifting, because I'm like, God damn, these idiots make it so damn easy. Like, it's such a shame that people, whatever. I'm gonna about MAGA as much as I can, but this is just, it's almost, isn't it tempting? It's extremely tempting. Now, I'm wondering, because the people who are the head of those campaigns or whatever, the funds, there's different names on them. It's just crazy. It's just so crazy. And then, and for the GiveSendGo one, it says, you can not only donate, but there's prayer requests. Click the pray button to let the campaign owner know that you are praying for them. That is brilliant. Oh my God, this is just nuts, man. This is just nuts. The world is so crazy. I don't even think, man, if Black Mirror couldn't even, well, no, Black Mirror could write an episode this crazy. But, man, Black Mirror's been lagging so much. I don't like the American ones, but anyways, I just wanted to add that in there because I don't even know why I cut it out to begin with. I think because, and I could be wrong, but I think because I was going to copy it, so I was like, I better not put myself on blast. But, as I'm trying to set a good example for young Americans in the world in general, I best do my best to keep up with that and do the right thing. Like Jasmine Crockett says, I know what I'm doing is right. Man, she's such a boss-ass bitch. Anyways, and to go off of the GiveSendGo, like the whole Christian thing that people are doing these days, it's all bullshit. I found another boss-ass bitch that it's just so perfect. She delivers it so perfect. Let's go ahead and watch.
If you're a Christian and people don't like you, that means you're doing something right. Wear it as a badge of honor. Oh, so they don't like you because you're a Christian. Well, let's see what the Bible has to say about what it means to be a Christian. Shall we start with Jesus? Let's go with Matthew chapter 5. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Blessed are those who mourn. Blessed are the meek. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. Blessed are the merciful. Blessed are the pure in heart. Blessed are the peacemakers. And then in verse 39 it says, I tell you, do not resist an evil person. If someone strikes you on the right cheek, turn to him the other also. In verse 44 it says, but I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. In Matthew chapter 7 it says, you will know a tree by its fruit, and a good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. In Matthew 25 it says, for I was hungry and you gave me nothing to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, you did not invite me in. I needed clothes and you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison and you did not look after me. And whatever you did not do for the least of these, you did not do for me. In Luke 6, when Jesus is asked, he says, but I tell anyone who hears me, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who mistreat you. If someone strikes you on the cheek, turn to him the other also. If someone takes your cloak, do not stop him from taking your tunic. Give to everyone who asks of you. And if anyone takes what belongs to you, do not demand it back from them. In Matthew 19, it says that the rich man will not enter heaven until he gives all his wealth away to the poor. And in Luke 10, when a man tries to get out of loving his neighbor by saying, well, Jesus, who is my neighbor? Jesus gave the parable of the Samaritan, who was honored and blessed because he crossed racial and religious lines to help someone because they needed help, not because they agreed with his politics or his religion. And you mentioned in this video that people that don't have the Spirit are going to attack you. What are the fruits of the Spirit, Ray Ray? Because Galatians 5:22 says they're love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Self-control like this, Ray Ray?
Not one specific liberal creator that I wouldn't spar with.
Because it was real interesting when Thor and Bradley and Good Trouble showed up in the chat. You no longer wanted the smoke. Women offered to fight you, and I will as well. And you blocked them, eventually deleted the post, and went crying to other conservative creators for help. People don't dislike you because you're a Christian. They dislike you because you're not like Christ. And you take these words and you turn them into hypocrisy. In John 13:34, Jesus says, a new commandment I give you, that you love one another. People will know who you are by how you love one another. And you don't do that. You come out here and you vote to take away Medicare and Medicaid. People that need healthcare, you vote to strip everything from the poor so you can pad rich people's pockets because you think proximity to them is going to give you some of that wealth someday. You're totally fine with ostracizing people who don't believe like you do, violating people's religious liberties or their right to love whoever the fuck they want and wear what clothes and present in what gender they want. You are so ready to take people's rights away because the only person you care about is yourself. They do not dislike you because you are a Christian, but because you are a fucking hypocrite and you're just like the Pharisees who hung him on the cross to begin with. If you were like Christ, no one would have a problem with how you conduct yourself. Y'all want to be persecuted so bad, out here being bullies to everyone else, pretending you're the victim. Jesus died trying to dismantle the system he was born in. You're letting people die so that you can preserve your power.
Damn, bitch. That and the bow tie and all. Who is this hot bitch is what I want to know. Well, who is this hot bitch? This is Monty Mater? I don't know. I just found her yesterday. She's fucking amazing. Go subscribe to her. Go follow her. Do everything you can to support this woman because god motherfucking damn. That shit was fucking so on point. Arrow in the bullseye. Totally. That's the man. Thank you, Monty. I mean, that's just crazy. And how Bill Gates was like, oh, the richest man in the world is taking food and money away from the poorest kids in the world, and all these billionaires are just causing such havoc. But you know what's interesting? There's no girl billionaires causing. I mean, there are girl billionaires that exist. Where all the I mean, there's definitely a lot of girl billionaires, a lot of female billionaires. There's no girl billionaires bending the knee.
They got your data, dumbass.
Do not come. Do not come.